What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. So I am going to go through some comments today and try to answer some of the questions that you guys have, because I'm getting a lot of them. So maybe it will help you guys, and maybe we can help each other as a community, right? So first things first, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell below so I can have you guys hear me and talk about all the shit that I want to talk about when it comes out. And definitely consider joining the email list in case something happens. The description will be down below. You highlight it and put it in your address bar, because I can't make it a link right now. And then when you do, a little page will come up, and then you just fill your information. Then I am allowed to now email you shit. Mostly it's going to be just stuff that I want you guys to know, like maybe a new video is out, or you know, something that I think that you guys should know, and just little bits of information just for you guys to have. Okay. And that's free of charge. What can go wrong, right? So anyway, let's get right into the video. So first things first, I'm going to go into the comments and I'm going to read a few of them out loud and go from there. Okay. So one of the first comments is, now this has been a guy that put something in a comment before, and I'm going to just read it out loud. Like, I think this is a response to a different comment he might have put below before. And, but here we go. What if it's been 3 months since the breakup ended? I blew up the phone, got blocked, unblocked from text messages, screwed up, no contact numerous times, dated numerous times, but I'm still in love with me ex. I think he meant my ex, but it doesn't matter. And, Jeff, like, this is your comment, and I'm not making fun of you in any way. And I for anybody who is commenting on my shit, and I do this, and it's for your benefit. I will never make fun of you or try to hurt your feelings, but at the same time, I'm not going to be easy on you either. I'm not going to be like, you know, a fucking fluffy coach and be like, everything's going to be okay. I'm not like that. Okay. So this is always going to be for your benefit, and don't get upset. Don't get too upset because you know what, the comments are out in the open anyways. So if anybody, you know, everyone's going through different shit. So I don't want any of my fucking viewers to go underneath this guy and make fun of him either, because if you do, I'll fucking delete you. Okay. So I'll reread this again. What if it's been 3 months since the breakup ended? I blew up the phone, got blocked, unblocked from text messages, screwed up, no contact multiple times, dated numerous times, but in still love with my ex. And below that, a couple people commented and said, stay on no contact. It works. Mine reached out after 7 months. Now, I'm going to say something real quick right there. You never know when your ex is going to reach out to you. You really don't. Yeah, it could be after a few weeks. Maybe they just felt like they made a mistake and they were going through some shit, and they really do feel bad and they want to come back and rekindle things. But most of the time it's between, you know, it can take anywhere between like 6 months to a year, 2 years. I've heard from some of my exes way later, and sometimes I'm no longer attracted to them, and I don't even really know if they're attracted to me. I think they're just thinking about me, and they're like, hey, like, maybe I'm going to see what this guy's up to. So you never really know when you're going to hear from your ex, but when you do, it's up to you to make a date, make things happen, basically, right? So anyway, Nick, he's on my Telegram chats. I got a few people in my Telegram chats, but this is how I'm going to be doing my coaching to my membership subscribers. Will be through Telegram, and I message them almost every single day. So let's keep going. But yeah, you never know when your ex is going to reach out to you. You really don't. So that's why you have to stay in your masculine energy at all times to make sure that you're killing it. And you want to make sure that you're working on your body, on your finances, and on your goals. Make sure you're crushing your goals. It sounds kind of boring, like a boring life, but once you start living that life, it's actually quite amazing. So continuing on from this last little bit here, he says, well, I blew it again. I got in 3 weeks and I slip up. And then right underneath that, someone says, I think most men have done it before, including myself. I had to move on, but you have to also find your inside weakness. Breakup is a gift that shows some area, and we need to improve. It's very true, because when you get broken up with, there's obviously some sort of insecurity you're displaying to your woman, and she is going to test the shit out of you when she finds that insecurity. When she finds it, And when she tests you and you fail these tests, she's going to keep testing you. And when she keeps testing you, you keep failing, she's going to pull away and pull away and pull away and pull away. And then it's all over for you. Okay. Because especially when it's something that displays your weakness as a man. Okay. Let's keep going here. Honestly, when you have emotionally invested in someone, it's difficult to see this point of view, but trust me, start to improve yourself. 3 to 6 months from now, you'll thank yourself for doing it, basically is what this commenter said. Now, absolutely true. 3 to 6 months is a good time frame for you to start reflecting on the breakup and really looking at your relationship from afar. And you can actually see a lot of things that you did wrong, a lot of things that they did wrong, and how you could be a better communicator and how you could be a better man. And you can always be a better man, always, right? So let's keep going. But absolutely, Jeff, just keep on doing it. Keep on trying the no contact. It's hard. You might be an emotional guy. You might be somebody who's a feeler. You might be, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but you just have to know when to apply those and when to keep the feelings and shit reserved as a man in this society today. Definitely keep going, keep trying, and eventually you'll get past the point where you're gonna feel those urges to reach out and do the things that keep getting you rejected in the first place. But let's keep going here. Sarah says, I'm on 60 days of no contact. I'll admit I begged and pleaded at first, but then he jumped into a rebound relationship. Within the second month, he left. Since the day that they made it official on Facebook, I told him I'd never talk to him again, and he effed up. I've been quiet since the day, but after about 4 or 5 days out of the blue, I noticed he blocked me on Facebook. Why would he do that out of the blue? He hasn't reached out to me, and neither have I. Any thoughts on this? Yes, Sarah. So when people block you, they do it for weird reasons sometimes. They might block you because they don't want you to see anything that they're doing. They might block you because they're concerned you might say or do something. I don't know you, Sarah. I don't know anything about you. So it's hard to say, but sometimes people can kind of go off the handle and start commenting and posting pictures and doing weird shit without the person's permission. I'm not saying that you did that. I'm just saying a lot of people do weird shit like that when they go through some heartbreak. So he might be afraid. He might have some fears that you'll do that, or he just doesn't want you to see what he's doing. He just doesn't want you to know that he's with another girl, even though you probably already know. Maybe he just doesn't care. Maybe he doesn't want to see you anymore. Maybe he doesn't want to see your wall or what you're up to because it brings him painful memories. There's lots of reasons why. So keep up the no contact. He's in a rebound relationship. So if he left you, most likely he just isn't attracted to you anymore. He doesn't want, he doesn't want to be with you or something like that. And if he's with another girl, he was probably already talking to this girl while you guys are still dating. Unfortunately, that's a thing that happens a lot these days. That is something that I see almost every single time I have a coaching session or some sort of email coaching going on. So I absolutely feel for you. But all you got to do, girl, is like 60 days of no contact is still like, it feels long, but it's not that long. Keep going. If it's been 60 days, let's just say it was 60 days ago today, keep it going until the end of the year. That'll be like 4 months. See what New Year's is going on. And then, start talking to some new guys, like start talking to some new people. I don't know how long you guys dated. You didn't put it in here. Yeah. Keep it going. Absolutely go out there and crush it and work on your goals, girl. Okay. I have another one. You, sir, are funny. Loving that comment. What else do I got here? I'm going to like all my comments, by the way. Keep my engagement high. So I have no idea if that even helps or not. Let's see. Junior G. Okay, she contacted me during no contact. I told her I did not want to be friends with her. She got pissed and blocked me. What do you think? I actually answered this comment and I said she's pissed off because she's not getting her way. Walk away from this girl. She wants you around as backup, bro. Don't do it. So basically, it was a short comment. I didn't have a whole bunch of time to kind of go into detail with this for this guy, but I'm assuming it's a guy. So honestly, like, when someone wants to be friends with you and you agree to it, that's even worse because they also think that they can do this to you without you, you know what I mean? Like all the emotional investment that you put in and all the shit that you guys went through as a couple. If you were even together, I'm not sure, but you absolutely never accept friendship from an ex. You just don't. They want you there as emotional backup, support, or whatever. They are changing the entire dynamic of the relationship, and they think that you should be okay with that. Fuck no. Move the fuck on. Okay. She got pissed and blocked you. She got pissed and blocked you because she's lashing out. She's doing something to hurt you. She's doing something to make you feel like shit. So don't fall into it. Don't message her. Just fucking move forward. The best revenge is success. And all I want you to do is become the best version of yourself, Junior G, okay? And move on and find yourself another girl and start talking. Get some fucking options, okay? Get options in your life, fellas and ladies. Get some fucking options, because that's going to make you look a lot more high value in your ex's eyes, okay? Critical says, I'm alpha in some areas of life and beta in others. It's impossible to be 100% alpha. I 100% disagree with this comment, okay? An alpha male mindset is in your head. Whatever your idea of being an alpha male is in your head, and you assume that being an alpha male is whatever you think in your head. Now, Critical thinks that being an alpha male is, you know, it could be jacked, tall, and all this, and then with all these other traits, right? Being an alpha male is just you doing what you do best. You march at the beat of your own drum. You don't listen to what everyone tells you to do. You don't do things that are for anybody else's benefit except for yours. Like those are the traits. Those are like little traits. There's a lot more to it. But you have to keep being a beta male. I got to make an entire video on this, I think. But I 100% disagree with this. It's all your mindset, and you being an alpha is something that can be learned. And these beta things that you're doing, if you cut those behaviors out, then you're going to be more alpha every single day, right? So depending on what those beta things are that you're saying, I don't know what they are. If you're participating in a relationship with a man or a woman and you're doing beta things, then cutting them out should make your relationship better. And if that relationship gets worse, then maybe the relationship isn't for you, right? And the thing is, our society is giving people false ideas of what alpha males and beta males and what they are and what their roles are in our society, right? In our feminist society that's continuing to grow more feminist by the day, the idea of what an alpha male should be is becoming tainted, and it's actually almost got a negative connotation to it now. And it's actually really bad, because alpha males are the ones that get a lot of shit done. You know what I mean? There's such things as alpha females, right? The alpha males and the alphas of this world are the people that get shit done in this life. Okay. Now that's all there is for that. Like I do need to make an entire video on alpha male behavior, write down my notes so I don't get like too caught up in kind of tripping on my own words, because I have an idea in my head of what I want to say about it, but I need to make sure that it comes out the right way. Right. Louis, who is he's a donator, and he's an awesome guy. I like Louis. He's good. He just, you know what? He wants success, and he wants to get better. So good. Hats off to you, Louis. So how do you make more friends as an adult? You make them the same fucking way you always have. You got to just kind of hang out, in the same, you know, like whatever you do, whatever you like doing, you have to try to make the first, you know, like I have the same friends that I had from high school, right? And yeah, that's cool. But like a lot of people have work friends, and a lot of people and they don't go out and seek different friends, because it's not weird, but it's something that our society doesn't really do. People don't really just go out and like go to the same coffee shops and start talking to dudes, right? Or bars or whatever. But that's really how you make friends. You start talking to people and be like, hey man, like let's go for a beer sometime. That's it. It's kind of, you're overthinking it a little bit. So whatever you like doing and wherever you like to frequent, bro, go out there and talk to the people who are there almost all the time, or just say, hi, my name's Louis. I'm here. And, let's go for a beer, man. I want to get to know you. Like it sounds weird to do that as an adult. But there's nothing wrong with it. Like think about this. It kind of goes along the same lines as, would you go to the movies by yourself? A lot of people are like, fuck no, right? But I could totally go to the movies by myself. Like, it's not a problem, right? So these are the little things that you kind of got to get over. So just go out and make friends and do whatever you like doing, and, you know, frequent them. Like, say, so I like playing PUBG still. Like, I play a lot of that. So some of the people that I meet on there, you become like online friends with, right? Like, I can make a whole video on this if you'd like me to. So, like where to go, what to do, what to say, if it still kind of slips your mind. But it's really simple. Just wherever you frequent, whatever you like to do, go and talk to the people who are there. Just say, hi, my name's Louis. Let's have a beer, or let's have a coffee. I'd like to get to know you. And that's it. Steve says, so my ex-fiance blocked me on Facebook Messenger and her phone, but she still follows me on Facebook. But that's after I begged and pleaded. She also returned her engagement ring and the keys to my apartment. Can I still get her back? Well, Steve, you probably did something. Oh, he actually sent me another message right after this. I think it's the exact same. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, so Steve, I told you to send me an email, and that's okay. But I'm going to answer some of this right now. So, so she returned the engagement ring. So at this point, she is completely turned off from you, bro. She really does not want to be with you. She returned the keys to your apartment. She has to process all these emotions from you. And I think if you're begging and pleading, I have no idea if you stopped or if you're still being beta, but you need to stop messaging her right away. She needs to feel the breakup, bro. She needs to feel the feeling of what it's like to be away from you. She needs to feel what it's like to not be around you. She needs to feel everything that comes with a breakup, because you're feeling it because she blocked you. I'm assuming she left you. I can't tell from this message, or this comment, but basically, yeah, like she's turned off and she needs to feel the breakup, and then you need to do no contact. You need to stop talking to her and you're the prize, man. Start working on you and start doing everything that you love doing, and make sure that if she does message you, act like the prize. She left you. It's her loss. Like, she's the one that's backing off from you. You want her back so bad. You want her back. The only reason that you want her back, you said this in a reply to my reply. You said, okay, will do. I don't know what to do. I just want her back. This goes for anybody that's in this exact same situation. You just want them back because they walked from you. You want them back. Yeah, you love them, sure. But them walking away has increased their value tenfold in your eyes. Because they're walking from you, they're willing to walk. That makes them look way more attractive. Now, you're just feeling it, and you just need to back off, let yourself feel it, because that's going to start to help you heal. And then you got to look at the relationship from afar and decide, really, do you really want to go back to this girl? Do you really want to go back to someone who left you high and dry? Do you want that? Every single time I was in that situation, I walked away and I didn't want them back after a few months have gone by. You want to be with somebody who would never think of leaving you, especially when you become a lot more alpha male, when you start doing your own thing and start really crushing your goals and dreams. Because Steve, honestly, just by looking at this, you're probably not doing any of those things. I'm not sure. I don't know. But women don't leave men that they're in love with. Okay. It's a fact, proven fact. And she's not in love with you anymore. She gave the keys back and she's ready to move forward. Okay. So make sure that you back off, become the prize. Make sure you do everything that you can do to make her miss you. She won't be missing you when you're messaging her saying how much you love her. Okay. She knows how much you love her. She knows how much you care. She knows that you see her as the prize. She's up here and you're down here, and that's how she sees it too, because she knows how you feel. Back off and don't chase and don't feed their ego, because that's going to make them feel everything that's going to keep them away from you. All right. Let's move on from this. And good luck, Steve. I hope everything works out for you, bro. He messaged a few times. Maybe he thought I didn't go through or something like that. Shannon says, what if I'm doing no contact and they reach out with a, I miss our friendship and hope we can talk soon, end quote, text. To which I answered 3 hours later, I'm chalking our ending up to you. Weren't the friend I thought you were, and no worries here, we're okay. I was pissed that after 2 weeks they reached out with friendship text. I'm sure it's over for good now. I shouldn't have answered angry. Can you do a video for what to do when you answer in an angry manner during no contact? Shannon, I'm guessing you're a female because of your name, but I don't really know because I have met men named Shannon before. Now, when a female, this is coming from a different perspective because I know from male perspectives that females are emotional creatures. You guys will lash out and do things because you're processing your emotions. Men do it too, okay? Not saying that they don't, so don't fucking jump down my throat. But females do it a little bit more because, again, you guys have a different operating system than we do. There's a lot of shit here. I don't know. There's probably a lot more to this story than you're telling me. I'm sure it's over for good. I shouldn't have answered angry. Yeah, like when someone leaves you, the hardest thing to do is act cool. Basically, he might be reaching out to see if you still care. I don't know. And the more angry you act, the more he knows you care, the more he knows you miss him and all that stuff. But if you're cool, suave, and calm, and you walk away and you're like, meh, you want to leave, go ahead. That's going to make them rethink the entire thing because now they believe that you have moved on or are moving on, maybe seeing someone else. Maybe they're thinking, maybe she doesn't care as much as I thought she did. And that's going to make them double check their whole decision. Okay, so definitely try that and just do no contact. Do no contact, stay away from him, and don't answer angry. Answering angry is just validation for your ex. They're just going to be like, oh, they do care. So let's move on from there. Good luck, Shannon, okay? Sandra says, I have a lot of female followers. I just realized, or followers, but commenters. I got blocked. The weird thing is I never chased and gave them the breakup, never pleaded or anything. I am confused. So, hey, sometimes you get blocked. I've actually answered this already right underneath. You get blocked sometimes. Sometimes people just block you. They don't want to talk to you. But you know how easy it is to unblock somebody? It's a click, like, right? So don't worry too much. Don't read. Okay, guys, if you guys get blocked, by the way, it's just a click to unblock. They just don't want to reach out to you or see you. That's the whole point. They might just be so turned off by you that they don't want to see you. Jay says, awesome, man. Great contact. Thanks for helping men. No problem. Love you. Love it. Eric, follower of mine, says best video. Thank you, Eric. Awesome stuff. Keep the comments coming. Clara says, how do I join the email list? It's usually in the descriptions below my videos. I kind of have been a shitty businessman and haven't been consistent, but honestly, I'm figuring out what this channel is looking like and it's coming along. And I'm making sure, like, I changed my name a couple times, you know what I mean? So just bear with me. And once I have everything completely figured out, I can go back and change the description and tags and everything like that. Later on. It's YouTube is a very powerful platform that way, right? Your channel seems to be geared towards males. It is definitely geared towards males. But any female who's looking for the male perspective and is trying to get a rational look on things can definitely comment and I'll help you guys. I hear women say that short men are weak just because they're short. I don't want to reproduce with them. By the way, I'm 5'4". I have it hard when it comes to getting women at that height. Now, look, Hassan, I'm not sure how you say your name. To be honest with you, I will be straight up. Tall men have an advantage in this world. They really do. Even if you're like if you're not even that good looking, but you're tall and got muscles and shit like that, you have an advantage. But if you got all three, you're good looking, have muscles, and you're tall, you are going to be better off than 90% of the men out there. But at 5'4", the average height in the world is like, I think 5'6". So you're obviously below average. Look, man, at your height, you just need to be cycling through the ladies, man. You got to be talking to them all. And what you'll find is, yeah, a lot of them won't like your height. Sure. But the confidence that you're going to have, they're going to think twice about it. And they're going to be like, you know what? Even at that guy's height, he was confident as fuck. Maybe he's good in bed. Maybe he's got a big old dick. Women think shit like that. Okay. So just be confident. I know it's hard when because I've met tall guys that are afraid of little girls, bro. Like 6'4" guys who are like fucking weak in the knees over a 5'1" girl. So don't worry about that. But in the attraction department, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. But I will tell you this: some of the dudes that I went to school with, and some of the guys that I know, well, I'm not really friends with them anymore. They were like short, but they were slamming bitches in school, man. So don't worry about it, man. Like, just keep cycling through, keep dating, and keep moving forward with your money, social circle, and in your health, and you'll definitely have a better chance. Because, man, you pull up in a Lamborghini. Okay, like I know this is kind of a stretch, but you pull up in a Lamborghini and the girls are going to look at you and be like, he's got something that other men don't have. Social proof is another thing. If you have like a big social circle and all your friends like you and you are the leader and you're like just short guy, girls are going to be like, what the fuck does that guy have? Like subconsciously, right? So definitely don't worry about like your height. Like your own thoughts about the height are what's like limiting you. It's a limiting belief. Okay. Now, and again, I've told you before, tall men do have the advantage, but just play your numbers, man. It's a fucking numbers game. There's girls out there who are fucking 5 foot nothing. My girlfriend is 5 foot nothing, 5'1" maybe. Okay. Like, don't worry about it, man. Let's see here. He says, you're right. Tall men always had the advantage over shorter men. I wonder what the guy, you know, at same height was doing. He was playing the numbers, talking to every fucking bitch he could. He didn't give a shit. And guess what? He slept with more people than I can count on my hands and feet. Okay. And Louis says school's basically true. Okay. So in this video, MGTOW and the red pill, I talked about schools. So this kind of is going to a little bit of a different topic, but whatever. Let's see what he has to say here. Schools basically train you to be an employee. And I don't know if that's on purpose, but there's a picture I've seen of goldfish hopping out of the tank. But leaving their schoolfish behind. As for MGTOW, I think I know what picture you're talking about, Louis. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a picture of an elephant, a monkey, a goldfish, and they're all tasked for doing the same thing. And they're all tasked with climbing it. There's a couple trees behind them, and they're all tasked with climbing the tree. And the monkey's obviously gonna be the best fucking one at climbing the tree. Elephants can't even fucking jump. And a goldfish isn't even on the same fucking, they don't even fucking, they can't even be on land. So like schools are definitely built like that because we're all different human beings. We learn different ways. We do things in different ways. Men learn by doing more, as females learn also by doing, but they're better at the whole memorization and apply yourself from your memorization techniques. So it's definitely geared towards females, in my opinion, a lot more. I didn't do well in school. Now, this is the thing, like the stats are out there about how well men and women do in school, and just go look them up. You guys have access to Google. Now, let's see. As for MGTOW, he continues, as for MGTOW, I agree with most of it, but I take the advice with a grain of salt. I'm not giving up, quote unquote, on women, and do intend on having a child because simply I believe that our main purposes in life is to pass on our genes. That's what we do. That's exactly what we do as human beings. That's what we're here for. Okay. We breed. I want to believe that we're 100. I want to live that 1,000 years from now, there's someone out there with my height and physique, eyes, etc., that will not just go. Yeah. I agreed with him in this, and you guys can read that stuff. I just said there's certain things about MGTOW movement that most of it I agree with, some of it I don't agree with, just a little bit I don't agree with. I think that men going their own way should be something that maybe like I'm always up for discussion about this. I'm not saying that this is the way it should be. I'm always open for discussion and learning new things. I have a very open mind. So any of the red pill guys that might follow or come across this video, I absolutely believe that we can have an open discussion about any red pill and MGTOW stuff. And like I said, I admitted in the video that I'm a purple pill person. I know this. I know that chart that you guys follow. And but I also think that a lot of MGTOW men are just pissed off at women because they didn't understand women, and they came from being divorced and left behind, going straight to MGTOW without understanding attraction and without understanding maybe how to even keep your girlfriend, shit like that. Okay. So I agree with a lot of MGTOW. again, but there's some of it that I don't agree with. And I'm not just giving up on women either, but understanding their nature is extremely important. And when you understand their nature, it'll kind of piss you off a little bit because you could be left behind at any time. But again, there's so many women out there. Who the fuck cares? Like, everyone gets his one-itis. Like, just because you date one girl and have a connection with one girl doesn't mean you can't have that same connection or a better connection with a different female. Just let go of attachments. Like, seriously. And I agreed with that, and go read that there. I don't want to make this video this fucking long. It's already long now. We're at fucking 35 minutes with it, without cut editing. Rum and Coke says, good points, especially on schools. They are feminine institutions. Boys are supposed to be more physical. They learn better and differently from girls. Hopefully, bro, you don't ever get influenced by your girlfriend. You know their nature. Influenced by my girlfriend? No. I know how attraction in females work. And I'm, I know what I know, and there's nothing she can do to change any of that. Claire wanted a private consultation. I told her how to do that. Ollie, great video. What's the song playing in the background? By the way, if you guys are watching my old videos, I don't put those songs in my new videos anymore. I find them that, I don't know. I want my channel to be more professional and stuff like that, and having music in the background is just not. Maybe on different kinds of videos. Anyway, my old videos. So there's a song by Linkin Park. It's called Unreleased Song, I think. It's literally like called that. Just type in Unreleased Song Linkin Park. And it's just an instrumental. And it's something that they were working on but never actually turned into a song. And I'm a huge Linkin Park fan, by the way. And rest in peace, Chester Bennington. So he's my favorite singer of all time. Good video, man. Thank you. Teza, I think, Dela Cruz says, I'm guessing she's saying because my video is called No Contact, does it work on men? If he's very stubborn, doesn't want to communicate, what should I do? You can't communicate with somebody who doesn't want to communicate. Communication is a two-way street. They have to be willing to talk to you to get ideas across. You can't talk to a fucking wall, can you? Well, that's what people turn into when they don't want to communicate with you. Look at it that way. Studio says, came across your channel. You seem very down to earth and genuine. I hope so. I try to keep that. I'm a down to earth person. You can talk to me about pretty much anything. Like, again, I have an open mind, and I'll try to see things from your perspectives. Like, again, MGTOW and all that movement, I agree with most of it, and I don't agree with some of it. Like, again, but that's just me. We can always talk. That's the thing about human beings. And YouTube, people on YouTube are so like, some people are just so angry and shit like that. And like, again, human beings can talk to each other, right? And people who are just angry and think that things should be right, you can't talk to people like that. Anyway, Studio says it works from a story. It seems not permanent. I'm gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer that one. She called after 2 days. Louis, yeah, we talked about that. Alexa, hold on. This is a really long one. Let me read this one to you. As Alexis, my ex-boyfriend, after we broke up, he unfriended me on Facebook, and after that, I just stopped contacting him. I only wanted to better myself without him, and I decided to just block him in Facebook, even though he unfriended me, and I forgot the Skype. Just ignoring him. Okay, guys, like, for real, like, I don't know how old this person is or if they're young or whatever, but when you guys write stuff and comment, have periods and use proper grammar. If you don't know, if you're unsure if your sentence is got shitty grammar, literally highlight what you just wrote and put that shit into Grammarly, okay? And it will tell you all of your spelling mistakes and everything that you should be saying properly. Not mad anymore. I feel about the breakup. Miss me. Blah, 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 blah. Or should I continue the no contact rule? Continue the no contact rule, okay? I know that was, I know I stopped reading half of that, but it was just not making too much sense, really. Rita says, been in no contact for 3 weeks now. Separation in August, official breakup in September. That's the kind of information I want to know when you guys comment. Tell me when you guys broke up. Tell me how it happened and all that shit so I can analyze it. Don't give me vague questions like, am I in bad shape because she broke up with me? It's like, I don't know. Like, the last convo was bad. Because on September 25th, breadcrumbs and unexpected visit. I wasn't ready. He said it was his, and he said it was his fault for reaching out, and now it's on me. Don't know what the hell to take of that. You know what? I don't know. Like, sometimes people play weird games, Rita. Like, I really don't know. It's like, men can play games too. Okay, men do play games. Actually, sometimes they want to see how much you care. Sometimes they want to see if you'll reach out and do certain things just cause. And this is bad behavior. It's fucking feminine. I don't want guys to be doing bullshit game like that. Just guys should be so busy they can't play games. All right. Nick Fire had a long comment and all that. We had a long talk there. You look at Alex Avila a little. I think that's a baseball player. I'm not sure. If that's a compliment, thank you. If not, whatever. I'm going back about a week now. You're a smart guy. Great video. Thank you, Ryan. Facts, Jeff. Okay. So I'm going to stop this here, guys. But basically, as more comments, I think once a week I'll be doing comments and stuff like that. So, so we can learn, talk, and have an open dialogue and open conversation between you guys and me. I'm at 300 subscribers now, so this channel is growing pretty fast. It's actually giving me goosebumps because I'm reaching out to people and helping people like my purpose is about. That's all for this video. Thank you guys for commenting, and thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel. If you guys are having any issues that were mentioned in this video, no contact, getting your ex back, stuff like that, or maybe you guys just want to know how to be the most masculine versions of yourself, hence the name of the channel, just book a consultation with me, and I'll also be coming out with a course and my membership as well very soon. Now, that's it. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. I think I'll record another one right after this because I'm kind of on a roll. So that's it. Take it easy. See you guys later. Done.